Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda and today I'm using my Counterfeit Kit Challenge, which is also my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and doing May I Scraplift You. And I'm using these papers from Simple Stories that I have scraps of. And this is a film strip from Studio Calico. And the picture I'm scrap lifting is from Jessica Scraps, which I'll have her listed below. And the scrap lift is up in the corner there. So I'm using these frame pieces because I don't have like the thin film strip that'll go the whole way. And I liked the black that she used, and I don't have that washi. I think it's a washi, but I don't have that washi, which would be a neat one to have, but I don't. So I'm going to use this instead. I'm putting this about center-ish. Hers is a little bit more to the left, I think. So a 1/3, 2/3 kind of thing. But my picture is probably going to be bigger because her picture is pretty small and I don't really have small pictures like that usually. And I want to play with more of the papers in a bigger banner. So that is what I'm going to do. So I have a whole bunch of simple stories from the little things that I am using. And I'm going to use both sides of quite a bit of it. So this one, I'm just going to chop into smaller spots, and then I'm going to just use my scissors to cut the banner ends on them, and away we go. And then this one, I'm just going to use that one as a template so that they're the same. I didn't need to do that, I could have done it the other way too. This is a branding strip, and so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to have a whole bunch of different sizes of banners. Hers are overlapping. She does have a few different sizes. Most of hers are quite a bit smaller than what I choose to do, and that's totally okay. So this is also, I think all of this is the little things. There's one paper that might be Echo Park, but I think the rest of it is definitely not. So that is from Minte. I'm not going to use that one. It's this one, I think, that is Echo Park. Pretty sure. And so I'm going to cut those ones smaller. I just wanted a punch of color with a smaller pattern to it. So this one works well for that. And trying to sort this out a little bit, and then I'm going to be like, I might as well start putting some of this down because I do know that I want those ones there, and just gonna make it work. I'm also in my Zoom call for International Scrapbook Day because we did a Zoom for Counterfeit Kit Challenge, so I did crop some pieces out because I do end up doing like a lot of talking with my hands, and I showed the ladies some of my scrapbook room, even though it's an embarrassing mess. Because we're talking about paper storage and all sorts of things. So I had a lot of fun on Saturday, being in the crop for as long as we were. So that was lots of fun. I don't usually scrap with people unless I'm in like a workshop kind of thing. So that was great. So I'm making more banners, cutting it off, just lining it up against the film strip, which works out really well. And just take a look at what else I have. So I decided I'd do another one of these ones with the floral, because I like the floral. I think it's pretty. And then there we go. Then I just need a little bit in between that one, and I'm actually going to use a lot of it. I'm going to use some more of this red, and this is a great way to use up scraps because I could just used one large cardstock sheet, and like look at all the little pieces that I got to use up. And so this layout design could be done with branding strips. It could be done with all sorts of different size pieces, and you would just put your film strip where you would want your longest piece to go, and so you can make them shorter. You can make them longer. Mine are a little bit shorter than Jessica's was, but that's okay. I'm going to crop some of this part of the process out. I just went underneath most of the banner tags and put a little bit of this foam adhesive just to give it a little bit of lift, because there's not going to be a whole bunch that does go on here. I'm going to use this picture of my girls on the bottom of a slide, because why not? And then using this purple to mat it in, that's the opposite side of that flower. And then I'm going to use some of the flower bits to also mat this in. So it's going to get the purple one full in, and the different parts of what's on the side are going to be mostly represented around it. So I'm going to cut this into like an L shape, because I don't need it all behind. Could I have not saved all of that? Totally could have. Does it really matter? Not really. And then this one's going to go on this side, and I'm just going to mat it like that. And then I just need a little piece on the bottom. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the red side of this piece, and just the little one I have there. You even have to cut into that bigger piece. Not that that piece is very big, but, and then this is going to go on about here, and that's where it is on Jessica's layout too. And then I'm going to pull out some stickers from My Favorite Summer. And so the Sunny Days one is going to go here. I'm going to use this orange word sticker that says Sweet Summertime. And I thought that was really cute because my youngest, on her little outfit, it says sweet right on it in embroidery. So I thought it was nice to play with that. The kite's going to go here. And then I'm doing pretty good on that sticker sheet, which is awesome. I'm going to pull out a couple of little pieces here. So the tree from the chipboard is going to go on the corner of the photo. And then I'm going to pull out the chipboard sun. And that is all of the embellishment pieces that I'm going to use. So I'm going to get this on. Doing some talking. I do a lot of talking, and when I talk with my hands a lot. So there was a bit I had to take out, because I think it would have made everybody feel sick watching my hands move, because I do speed my videos up. It would have been a little interesting. So I did decide to line that up with the photo. This one's going to go on here with the kite. And then I'm going to add some splatters in the Tim Holtz spritzes in the purple, which I think is Villainous Potion. The pink, which is, I think, is Picked Raspberry. And the blue, I think it's the Mariner one, maybe? I'd have to look for that one, because I don't remember. But the other two totally do. So those go on, just tying in the colors that match what's going on over on both sides. And the blue, I thought, just because of that Sunny Days, I'm going to use a wet wipe to mop up a little bit of this, clean up my mess. Going to take a look to make sure that's what I want. And here are the close-ups. I will have Jessica's layout linked below for her process video and her YouTube channel. I will also have the playlist for May I Scraplift You and How to Kill a Kit with Style down below as well. And if you are new here, thank you for watching my video. I would love it if you subscribed, liked, and commented. I always get back to my comments. Thank you so much for being here today, and have yourself a wonderful day.